A Southwest Virginia man faces federal charges for allegedly burning a cross in a black man's front yard. On June 14th, Marion police went to the 400 block of Pearl Avenue after reports of a gunshot. They said a woman who lived at the home told officers she found a burning cross in her front yard. Federal documents reveal the incident came the day after a Black Lives Matter rally in Marion led by the son of the home owner. According to court documents, officers found burned wood connected by screws, woven cloth, and staples and soaked in an accelerant. The FBI charged 40-year-old James Brown, who is described in the court records as a white male believed to be of Puerto Rican descent. Court records quote a witness as saying they overheard the suspect confessing to burning the cross and referring to his neighbors using a racial slur. Michael EPPS is in Marion tonight with reaction.
James Brown's arrest for the cross-burning incident comes almost 2 weeks after that news stunned many here in Marion. It sent shockwaves through the community, one that doesn't see something like this too often.
For something like that to happen here was kind of a shock to some people, most people.
A shocking moment in the town of Marion, Virginia.
It's really unprecedented to happen here, especially in my lifetime. I've never felt anything like that.
Trayvon Brown helped organize a Black Lives Matter march in Marion earlier this month. Less than 12 hours later, a burning cross was found on the lawn of his family's home.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation and Marion Police Department have, since the incident, worked tirelessly to try to bring this to a swift conclusion.
Friday, the FBI arrested 40-year-old James Brown, who lives on the same street as Trayvon Brown. His family declined the comment to News Channel 11 this evening. Trayvon and James Brown are not related, but police say the two families have had negative interactions before.
They certainly know each other.
How's that?
Because they're neighbors. Yeah, so they live near each other on the same street. They know each other. This act doesn't appear to be random. It appears to be a dispute between those two families.
James Brown faces 2 federal charges: lying to federal officers and criminal interference with fair housing for coming onto the property and burning the cross.
The root of the charge for housing discrimination is based on acts of fear and intimidation perpetrated against communities of color at their homes. It's a charge commonly used for cross burning.
People in Marion told us Friday's arrest is an opportunity to move on.
Now that we have the suspect in custody, it allows us to actually heal from the incident that occurred, instead of it being an open wound in this community forever.
Another Black Lives Matter march is scheduled for July 3rd here in town, and that's also aimed to help support members of the LGBTQ community. Reporting in Marion, Michael EPPS, News Channel 11.
Marching for unity and understanding. That's the goal of a march tonight that was organized by the New Generation Freedom Fighters in Johnson City. The group gathered at Founders Park before marching to the LANGSTON Center. The march comes just one day after the 1-month anniversary of the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis.
We're going to march to LANGSTON and drop some knowledge on everyone about the center, what it's there for, some history on that. We're going to talk about the demands that